أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد أولي الأمر الذين فرضت علينا طاعتهم ورفقنا بذلك منزلتهم. Assalamu alaikum viewers. This is Zishan Haider again. So today our topic is very mind blowing. It is quantum theory and Quran and Islam. So the point is quantum theory. The fabric of Islam is quantum theory. The whole Islam follows quantum theory. Quantum theory, yeah. So quantum theory is, the thing is, all the theories, they are discovered by scientists, not made by scientists. Discover is uncovering. They were already existing. So these theories, which are being proved, especially, they are, a creation of God. Man has only discovered it. Like Hazrat Ali said, Al Fikru Raisul Ilm. The biggest thinking is knowledge is thinking. So by thinking you get the knowledge, that is the biggest knowledge. So these theories are, the biggest knowledge, right? So now there are two theories in this modern world. One is theory of relativity and quantum theory. Theory of relativity was proposed by Einstein. It talks about gravity and speed of light, and it explains the universe at large, very big cosmos. Einstein theory can explain that. Whereas quantum theory is concerned, it is concerned with the basic stuff of the matter. Quantum theory says that whatever matter is there, it is made of atoms. Atoms are made of electrons, and this stuff, this basic stuff of matter, of which everything is made and of which you and me are made, that is quantum in nature. It has duality, right? The dual-natured matter. So the point is, quantum theory talks about the very small. It explains the electron behavior of electron by mesons and everything, and relativity explains everything at large. And Islam, Quran, it contains both the theories. And if I will explain you how the theory and Quran, they are together, quantum theory and Quran. So for example, in order to understand quantum theory, the first thing we should know that the mobile phones, the lasers, the MRI machine, the satellite going in space, all stuff, all these things which we are handling, which we are carrying, which we carry every day, these all are based on quantum theory. Your mobile phone integrated circuits, all are work on quantum theory. Your laser works on quantum theory, everything. Your laptop to your TV to your satellite, everything. We are in the quantum age. Everything we are handling is related to quantum theory, right? Quantum mechanics. Now, who are the architects of quantum theory? The main architects of quantum theory are Niels Bohr, de Broglie, Heisenberg, Schrödinger, Max Planck. Einstein did not believe in quantum theory. When the quantum theory was proposed, though the word quantum was proposed by Einstein, Einstein did not believe in quantum theory, and he was very doubtful about it, because quantum theory says many things which were fuzzy. Quantum theory gave a fuzzy nature, a dual nature of reality, which was very difficult for Einstein to solve. So he totally disbelieved in the quantum theory. He disbelieved in de Broglie's equation also. When de Broglie said that, he talked to Einstein, he said that electron behaves both as wave and particle. Einstein said that it's not possible, because wave and particles are opposite. If something is wave, it should not be a particle, and if something is particle, it should not be a wave. Then the Einstein is supposed to have said, he said that if de Broglie's is proved right, if de Broglie's equation is proved right, that electron is both wave and particle, then we will be proved stupid, fools. And in fact, when de Broglie got Nobel Prize for his dual nature of electron, everyone was proved stupid. Even Einstein was proved stupid. So this is knowledge, right? Knowledge is relative, So the point is, quantum theory says that the particle which we are made of, the basic stuff of which we are made, is quantum in nature. Quantum in the sense it is neither wave nor particle, right? Or it is both wave and particle. So the point is, we are made of particles which behave in terms of duality. They are sometimes waves, sometimes particles. But we are concrete, right? So how will you explain that? The point is, when we are made of a lot of quantum stuff, the basic nature is shed off, and we acquire a different nature. For example, if I give you a very small stick, you will break it. If I give you 100 sticks and collect them together, it will be difficult for you. The reality is different, right? So though we are made of dual-natured matter, basic stuff is fuzzy, but we are not fuzzy. But our basic stuff is fuzzy, which has dual nature. Yeah, it is sometimes waves, sometimes particles. So now the first thing is Niels Bohr. Niels Bohr is the first architect of quantum theory. He said that orbits can have either even or odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no fractional numbered orbit for electron to revolve in an atom. Right? There is no 0.5 orbit. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Odd and evens. And in Quran also, God talks about odd and even in Surah Fajr. He says that وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوِتْرِ. God says, I take oath of even and odd. God is saying, even and odd. وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوِتْرِ. Witr is odd. Shafa is even. So God is taking an oath of even and odd, and Bohr says that orbit can have either even or odd, but not fractional number. Yeah. So Quran is on the fabric of quantum theory, right? Second point is de Broglie. He says that electron is both wave and particle, and there are practical proof for this. In photoelectric effect, electron behave as particle, right? In diffraction, electron behave as wave. Practically, it is proof. It's not a theory, right? And his equation is lambda, wave function. Everything has wave nature. We also have wave nature, right? Which is called wave function. Our wave is there, matter waves are there, but they are very small. And here I am in the whole universe also, my wave. That was de Broglie predicted. So de Broglie gave dual nature of to electron. His theory says the electron has dual nature. Reality has dual nature, right? So in Quran also, this aspect of dual nature is talked about a lot. For example, in the Holy Quran, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, may peace be upon him, in Quran he says that Ana basharun mislukum, I am a man like you. I am just a man like you. Illa yuha ilayya, except that revelation comes to me. One side Quran says. On the other side, God is telling in Surah, in Quran, God is telling that, O Muhammad, you did not kill them, we killed them. The verse says, Falam taqtuluhum. God says, the verse says, Falam taqtuluhum walakinnallaha qatalahum. You did not kill those people in the war, but it is God who killed them. Wama ramaita, you did not throw the stones at them. Wama ramaita is ramaita walakinnallaha rama. But that God has thrown. When the battle of Badr was starting, Prophet Muhammad threw some stones, pebbles. So God is saying, you did not throw. It's us. It's me who did throw the stones. So here, Prophet Muhammad is acting as God. So he is a man, he is a God. Sometimes. Yeah. He is appearing as God is telling, he is in his place. So it means to say that Prophet Muhammad was neither God nor man. He was quantum. He was in quantum state. Regarding this, Hazrat Ali also says in Nahjul Balagha, Hazrat Ali, he says that you see we die and we disintegrate, but actually we do not die and we do not disintegrate. The 14, the concept of 14 infallibles in Islam is there, where the 14 are the quantum people, the quantum principles, 14 created by God. They are in between God and man. They are neither God nor man. This stuff you can find in Vedas also. Yeah, duality. The avatar concept. He is neither man nor God, but he is both, mean to say. So the point is, Islam talks about duality, and God says that you did not throw, but it is we who have thrown. Yeah. Now, in Nahjul Balagha, Hazrat Ali says that God has given His affairs to you. The sermon number 238, the last sermon, Hazrat Ali is telling, God has given His affairs to human beings. His all His duties. So at one point, when man is acting, either he can act as God or he can act as devil. When he is not acting as God, or when he is not fulfilling his duties, the duties which are on you are actually the affairs of God. You have to fulfill them. When you fulfill a duty, ethical, moral duty, karma, what we call, then you are in the place of God. God has done it. He has distributed His affairs to you, to us and you. That's why Hazrat Ali says in Nahjul Balagha, whenever you see a man hungry, it is because some rich has withheld his share. Because God has distributed everything equally. When you find a poor person hungry, it is because man has not done his duty of God. So you can see this. Whenever you find anything wrong happening, it is because somebody is not doing the duty of God, is doing the duty of devil. When you are not doing the duty of God, you are doing the duty of devil. Veda also, the Bhagavad Gita also talks about it. It talks about the theory of karma. It says that do what is to be done. Do not think about the result. When you are feeding somebody food, you are doing the work of God. You are in place of position of God. Right? And if He is not rewarding you, don't worry about it. There is nothing to worry. If somebody is not rewarding for your good deed, right? Still, you are in the position of God, right? That is itself an achievement. Doing good itself is an achievement. You are in the place of God, in the position of God. You are so high. That Quran talks about that also. They say that you know what is the highest, most elevated position? God says in Quran. It is to feed a man in hunger. When a man is hungry, or you are hungry, you are feeding a man. You are doing the duty of God. Did you get it? So now, deep please, yeah. So we are we are supposed to do the duties bound to us by God. They are the affairs of God. God will not intervene. So a man can become a God or devil. That is the reason when you do good deeds, you deserve paradise. You are promised paradise for doing good because you are doing the duties of God. Fulfilling the position, the affairs, or the orders of God. When you do the duty of God, you deserve paradise. If you don't do it, you deserve hell. Right? That is one thing. And that is the reason good deeds means the commands of God. Your duties, you have to fulfill your duties. If you don't do your duty, you are not fulfilling the order of God, the affair of God, the command of God. So you are in an answerable position. You have to do it. The third is Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. It says that the whole universe is working on uncertainty principle. Uncertainty is for only material world, not for spiritual world. Uncertainty is applicable to particles which are visible. Right? So uncertainty principle says that you can find neither the position nor the velocity of electron, quantum particle like electron, at the same time with accuracy. You cannot. If you find position, you cannot find velocity. If you find velocity, you cannot find position. There is uncertainty. Right? So where is uncertainty in Islam? Like Hazrat Ali, he says that where is uncertainty in Islam? In saying number 372. Hazrat Ali says that do not say about the best man in community that he will go to paradise. Because God says that do not feel free from the punishment except those who are losers. Do not feel safe from the punishment of God. Except who does that? Those who are losers. Then Hazrat Ali says that do not even say for the worst man in the community that he will go to hell. because God says that do not despair of the mercy of God, but do those who are the disbelievers. So the point is, do not lose hope, do not feel safe. Quran says that. This is uncertainty. So at one more place, Hazrat says that what is faith? Somebody asked him. So he said that faith is between hope and fear. Hope of going to paradise, fear of going to hell. Faith is in between. If you are sure of going to paradise, you are a disbeliever. If you are sure of going to hell, you are a loser. You will go to hell. You are a loser. Right? So do not. This is uncertainty. I told you, the Islam is based on the fabric of quantum theory. Uncertainty principle is a part of quantum theory. De Broglie's equation is a part of quantum theory. Bohr's equation is a part of quantum theory. Right? Now we come to Schrodinger's equation. Again, this is a part of quantum theory. It says that Schrodinger's equation says that electron is a wave function. Psi, psi is this. You can see. This is psi. This is psi. You see, this is psi. This is wave function. This is electron represented by in Schrodinger's equation. And on the other side, Schrodinger says that the psi square is the orbital. Psi is electron, psi square is orbital. It is like saying that I am the house and I am the man staying in it. I am the house and I am the man staying in it. I am both. Right? This was said by Rumi, who is very famous in America. Rumi's Masnavi is very famous. It has been translated into English. America and Europe know Rumi very well. They are mad about him. So many books have been translated. His work has been translated. Rumi says in one of his Masnavi, he says that you are the mirror, you are the image in it. You are both. You are man and God. Both. You are the mirror, you are the image. So you can behave as man and you can behave as God. It all depends on how ethical you are, how much you are following, fulfilling the affairs, fulfilling the duties of God. So Heisenberg says, the orbital is electron only. So orbital is nothing but electron, like it has folded himself. There are two folds, psi square. Psi is electron, psi square is orbital, the staying place of electron, right? So this is very interesting. Then finally we come to Planck. Planck says that the minimum amount of matter is called Planck constant, minimum amount of energy. Nothing can be less than Planck constant. Planck constant is a value, says that the minimum value of mass or energy, fixed. He has fixed that. Like Bohr fixed the even and odd two orbitals, and Einstein and Max Planck fixed the Planck constant, minimum mass. If the value of mass is less than Planck constant, it is not mass. If the value of energy is less than Planck constant, it is not energy. So in Quran also God says that we made everything and fixed limit for it. This word is there in Quran. We made everything and gave limits. Everything has limits. Orbits have limits. Planck constant is the limit. Everything has limit. Again, Islam is into the fabric of quantum theory. The one more interesting thing. So what all quantum theory says that? It says that reality is subjective. If you see the moon is existing. If you don't see the moon, it is something else. It's not that it's not existing, it is something else. So when you see, reality is subjective. When you see the moon, it is there. When you don't see, it's not. This is what is represented in Schrodinger's paradox, the cat in the box, When you don't know whether it is dead or alive. When you open it only, you will come to know whether it is dead or alive. Yeah? This is what quantum theory is telling. One more very interesting thing quantum theory predicts is quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement says that when two people are tossing a coin, right, and at the two corners of the world, one will get head, other should get tail. So Einstein called this as spooky action at a distance. Einstein says that Planck theory predicts this, and I don't believe in this. But what Einstein disbelieved, it has been proved. So quantum entanglement says that if at one corner something is happening, suddenly that thing can be predicted at the other corner. If two people are at the two corner of the universe, having two coins, yeah, having head and tails, and both toss the coin at the same time, one will get head, then you can be sure that he has got a tail. Mean as if the particles are, corresponding with each other without any concern for space. Space doesn't exist for quantum entanglement. Right? That is what quantum entanglement is predicting. It says that when you are playing dice, two dice are there, right? Every time you are throwing, you are getting 6. It means the dice are in communication. This is what is said in Hadith, a very famous Hadith, in which Bibi Fatima Zahra suddenly says that what God was telling to all the angels, she says that when we all collected, Muhammad Ali, Fatima, when we all connected under the blanket, you can go refer to Hadith Kisa. This is a very famous tradition, very famous. Even in Bukhari it is there. Sunni Shia both accept this. And Fatima's version is there. In that she says that when we, Ahle Bayt, Ali, Fatima, Hassan Hussain and myself, we got collected under the blanket, and Muhammad, we all got collected under the blanket. Then God said to angels, O my angels, and those who reside in my sky, I did not create the sky which is up, I did not create the earth which is spread out, I did not create the shining moon, I did not create the bright sun, I did not create the rotating universe. See the rotating concept of rotating universe. I did not create the rotating universe, I did not create the flowing rivers, I did not create the moving ships, but for these 5 souls under this blanket. So Gabriel said, Oh God, who are these people? God said, these are Fatima, her father, her husband and her son. And Hassan, Jibreel said, can I go and become 6? God said, yes. Jibreel came and said to Prophet Muhammad, God says his salams to you, and he said that he did not create the elevated sky, nor the spread out earth, nor the moon, nor the sun, nor the rotating sky, nor the flowing rivers, nor the ships, but for you 5 people. So Prophet Fatima has come to know before Gabriel brought something. Yeah, this is called quantum entanglement. Whatever is happening, these people, these quantum people, the 14, Prophet Muhammad and his family, these quantum people, they come to know whatever happens. Whatever God tells, does anything, they come to know. They are entangled with God. Right? Now you will say, why then Gabriel has to come and convey the message? God is telling like this. Why Wahi? That is a protocol. That is a protocol. Prophet Muhammad was a prophet. Every prophet got Gabriel. Gabriel came to them. Prophet was not in need of Gabriel, but he has to fulfill the protocol. This happens, right? So with this I conclude. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.